Larry Elders has dropped out of the race for the GOP nomination for president, endorses Trump. Mike Pence, the traitor within, he's out. You got Christie out there saying Donald Trump absolutely will be convicted of felonies. This is all over in March. But Republican Senator from the state of Florida, Rick Scott, the former governor who DeSantis got his job, Rick Scott is saying it is time for everybody to get out of the GOP race and get behind Donald Trump. Another day, and the plot thickens.
Let's get ready to rumble! You can't handle the truth.
Hi, I'm Pastor Marty. This is the Afternoon Drive. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Once you have, smack the bell, click the word all to get notification of my rants, and then like and share this video. That's how we get the word out we're here. Welcome to the Afternoon Drive. There are a few lines that the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream media loves to use when it comes to Donald Trump, and they have been doing this really since he was president. The walls are closing in. The walls are closing in. That's it. The walls are closing in. It was closing in over the Mueller investigation. The walls are closing in. When they trumped up an impeachment over his Ukraine phone call, the walls are closing in. When he was out of office and Mar-a-Lago was raided, the walls are closing in. I mean, on and on and on. And once again, they're talking about the walls are closing in. Now, they're also trying to compare Donald Trump to Joe Biden about there's obvious mental cognitive decline. He got the premier's name of Hungary wrong the other day. Well, we know that Joe Biden does this too, but this is really disconcerting because it obviously that Donald Trump's too old for the job. They only show a part of the clip where, yes, Donald Trump did get a name wrong, but in like a nanosecond, he realized he had gotten the name wrong and he corrected it in live time. That part of the video doesn't ever make it to the lying legacy corporate corrupt mainstream news cycles. CNN doesn't run it. Faux pas News, formerly known as Fox News, doesn't run it. And you got to come on YouTube or an alternative media site to be able to find fully in context what he was saying. I've misspoken people's names, forgotten where I was. That's Donald Trump doing that. Are all of the trials and everything that are beating against him, does it weigh on him from day to day? You know it does. Of course it does. He wouldn't be human if it didn't. But he is still 100 times sharper than Joe Biden ever is on his best day. So we'll put all that to the side. You've got the reincarnation of the Hindenburg, which blew up in Lakehurst, New Jersey in 1937 in the form of, Fudgy the Whale, Christie, the former criminal governor of that state. And never was there a bigger criminal involved in different kind of criminal than the Bush crime family. I mean, the Bush crime family are just war profiteers, period. Christie, especially because he's from New Jersey, it's just that seedy, low-life scumbag doing dirt to your opponent to get in office and then, using your clout as the governor to basically sexually abuse the entire state of New Jersey. That's really what he was. Christie is nothing but a fat political predator. That's all he is. And he was on Morning Schmuck with Joe Scarborough and his pole dancing wife, Mika Brzezinski. And, basically saying it's over. It's over. With the people that have flipped on Trump, it's over. He is going to prison. This is all going to happen in March. It's over. Okay, Chris, we know why you were brought in. We know what your role is in all of this, and it certainly isn't to be president. The fact that you can only, hawk this line on Morning Schmuck tells us all we need to know. So let's. Well, I'm gonna have to use both hands for this one. I'm sorry. This is Chris Christie we're talking about. To the side, Florida Senator Rick Scott, former governor of the Sunshine State, said it is time for the Republican Party and the GOP to get behind Donald Trump. This is a statement that Rick Scott released in Newsweek Thursday. Quote, I am optimistic that we can return America to its rightful position of economic and military strength and the undisputed moral leader of the free world, but only with the strong leadership in the White House. That is why I support my friend, President Donald J. Trump, to be the 47th President of the United States and encourage every Republican to unite behind his efforts to win back the White House. It's time for the Republican Party to come together behind one candidate, declare with one voice that we are united in our efforts to defeat Joe Biden and rescue America. He went on to say that radical Democrats and Joe Biden's embarrassment presidency are destroying the country and the values that are held by most Americans. That's pretty straightforward. And for Rick Scott, I mean, that's really, you're kind of putting it out there. Isn't it funny that right about the time that the GOP is reeling over the fact that a MAGA is now running the United States House of Representatives and that Donald Trump is absolutely creaming Joe Biden in every poll, in every place, that there's Chris Christie to keep saying, nope, it's going to happen, it's going to be convicted. Nope. This is all designed to discourage you. This is all designed to keep you from supporting Trump because all of this crapola, and I'm sorry to say it that way, about the law and defending democracy and blah, 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 puke. If Donald Trump announced tomorrow that, you know what, I am tired, and I'm tired of all of this. I'm done. I'm not running. Pick one of the other guys that's running. I'm done. Do you know how quickly all of these so-called charges would just go away? See, this is the establishment. This is the oligarch. This is the swamp, whatever name you want to give it, the uniparty, and its last gasp of trying with muster as much vitriol as they can to convince you Donald Trump doesn't stand a chance. But yet, in reality, we are seeing not only have his poll numbers never been stronger, Joe Biden and the Democrats have never been weaker. Joe Biden has lost all Arab American support. Now, granted, Arab Americans, pro-Palestinians are saying that, Donald Trump's policies aren't any better than Joe Biden, but the Democrats have always had kind of a monopoly on the Arab American vote. It's always been over 50%, and it has dropped to 23%. Bump, ba-dum, bump. Hey, there's 270,000 plus Arab Americans that live in Dearborn, Michigan. I'm not too far away from there. I just got back a few minutes ago from the city of Detroit, taking my wife to the airport. Know the area well. It is a little disconcerting when you drive through Detroit and you hear the call to prayer, the Muslim call to prayer over the public address system within the city limits of Dearborn. That's you kind of look around like, am I in a different country? Biden only won the state of Michigan by about 150,000 votes. We're not saying that those Arab Americans are going to come right out now and vote for Donald Trump, but they're not going to vote for Joe Biden. Bum, ba-dum, bum. So what you've got going now with Chris Christie talking about Donald Trump's going to get indicted, You're also seeing a bunch of news articles that, RFK Jr. is polling at 23% in a three-way. He is going to hurt the Republicans. No, he's not. Because at the end of the day, real conservatives understand that he really is a liberal. So it's not going to dissuade real conservatives, real Republicans to vote for RFK Jr. That's not going to happen. And again, his ideology is still a little too liberal even for the average independent. So trust me, RFK Jr. Doesn't hurt Donald Trump anywhere near the way that he hurts Joe Biden. But all of these stories are designed to discourage you. Don't be discouraged. Keep the faith. Fight the good fight. And again, Rick Scott, senator from the great state of Florida, has declared it's time to get behind Trump. Now, he'll get excoriated by certain members of his party. That's okay. That's okay. But Rick Scott is coming out loud and clear and definitively saying, get behind Trump. Isn't it funny? He's not going for the guy that took his job. What's his name? Oh, yeah. DeSantis and the lift boots. See, he was, where was he? He was on with Patrick Bet-David the other day. And Patrick Bet-David was asking him about his lift boots.
Can you bring this one clip? I know you were on, what do you call it? On, what was it? Bill Maher, and Bill Maher talked about the boots. I've seen you walk with these boots. Go ahead and play this clip. This on TikTok went viral. It doesn't have 1 million views. It doesn't have, 10 million views. This thing's got 1.2 million likes. And some people are wondering,
what are they? I don't even, I haven't seen that.
They've not shown this to you. Okay, no. What they're trying to say with this is that in your boots, you have heels.
No.
That's
yeah,
what they're trying to say.
Those are just standard off the rack Lucchese.
How tall are you? How tall are you, Governor? How tall?
5'11".
5'11". Okay. Why don't you wear tennis shoes and dress shoes?
I do wear tennis shoes when I work out. Yeah, 100%.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. I got a gift for you. I'd love for you to wear, okay, I shop at Ferragamo, okay, and
I don't accept gifts. I can't accept it.
What Patrick Bet-David should have done, Mr. Governor, let's clear this up right now. Let's just get this off the table. Let's get this out of the way. Take your boots off. Show us you don't have lifts inside. Bum, ba-dum, bum. But of course, Ronnie DeSanctimonious didn't do that, and he's not going to do that. So there you have it. He claims to be 5'11". I've heard he's more like 5'8", 5'9". The big bad boy that ran the torture chambers of Gitmo. Deep state up to his eyeballs. Notice that Rick Scott didn't endorse the uniparty Trojan horse candidate. I'm telling you, you team DeSantis people, he is not the conservative you think that he is. That said, don't be disheartened as you hear all of this stuff now. Christie's going to prison. RFK Jr. is going to beat him. It is time to embrace the fact this is going to be Donald Trump versus Joe Biden potentially. Everybody's saying, no, it's going to be Gavin Newsom. They're going to have to cut some kind of sweetheart deal with Kamala. Camilla thinks she's a Hottie Harris because they bump Joe and put Newsom in. They're going to make a whole lot of angry black women target the Democratic Party, and that won't be good. That all said, be heartened. It's another great day.